Welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see in my background, I haven't been spending my gold on anything. I'm still playing this game. I've been trying my hardest to only accept 750 gold quests. If you look down there at my 500 gold quests, you can see that one of them is 18 out of 20 completed and the other one is 12 out of 20. That's because they overlap no matter what I did, and I needed to cast like, I don't know, I think it was like green spells or something to finish. So that's the only way I was able to do it to get to 750, so I could get stuck on tonight's quest, but it's still going to be a long time for tonight's quest. My video is not going to take that long. I just figured I'd come in and let you guys know that so far my plan has been to save everything. I almost spent some gold on jump in, but I only spent the 5 tokens and I stopped. They have these quick drafts. I'm planning to just save all my gold and do quick drafts of the new set, and try to get use my wild cards and the cards that I draft from the new set to build a standard deck, and then use this event here on the regular to try and farm gems probably, and then use the drafts to try and farm cards, and then any of the free events that show up. But today, one thing that's really neat is over here in the store. I don't know how often they do this, but I'm gonna have to make sure to keep checking. They have right there on the left, it shows you the same deal, but this is gonna be my first actual gold purchase since starting the account. I'm definitely interested in taking those 400 gems. And if you're wondering where my logic is on those 400 gems, I come back over here and I only spent 1500 gems. Let's say, how would I have got 400 gems? I would have had to come over here. I would have probably had to, let's say I entered a standard event, the cheap one. It would have cost me 2500 gold, and I would have had to win 5 times to get the same amount of gems. So spend 1,000 more and get the same amount of gems. So it's almost like, well, considering the 2 packs is about equal. So yeah, considering that I don't trust my player skill with my crappy cards yet, that's what I've done. I'll show you guys the decks that I'm up to, because it'll probably be a couple days before I make my next video on this game. Unless something crazy like tonight happens where I buy 400 gems. I want to make sure that I document all that. This is where my wild cards are at. I have been spending a couple commons, really trying to climb PvP in the standard. I would love, I need like one more for Platinum 1, but I'm just back and forth in Platinum. But my goal would be, by the end of the season, I have 25 days left to at least get the Diamond. I don't know why the packs look different on Platinum than they are on Diamond, but yeah, I'm going to try to get to the Diamond. So maybe I finished Platinum last time, so maybe you get Mythic packs or something if you finish twice. I have no idea, I'm just guessing. I do have 1 pack saved up as well. I'm not really looking for anything in the Baldur's Gate set, so that's why I left it as is. So let me show you the main 2 decks that I've been playing with for the past couple of days, basically, and just tweaking them each day. So the one that I've been running in PvP, because I can't use white or it'll give me a quest, I can't use green or it'll give me a quest, and I can't use blue or it'll give me a quest. So I don't really feel like playing with black, so I went with red. I did make a couple of commons with my wild cards. Some people might think I'm crazy. I'll show you. I made like 2 of that guy with my wild cards. What else did I make with a wild card? I know it's hiding in here somewhere. No, I think that's it. I think I just made 2 of that guy. Yeah, I thought about making... Oh, wait, that's not true. I made one of these. So 2 of the 2/2 and 1 of the 4 damage can't be countered. So I've spent 3 wild cards building this deck. The rest were found. Basically, it's just trying to take advantage of getting an early damage. This is my favorite card in the whole entire deck. This little 2/2 that keeps coming back to my hand. There's sometimes, before a person even plays their first card, they're already at, 14 health, and it's only because I kept pecking them with that guy. And a lot of times when I have, like, if I have that guy in this card, I'll just keep playing him, and I'll ignore the fact that I even have that until I see that I draw like a 3-drop, one of my 3-drop dudes. And a lot of times I'll play just assuming that I'm going to draw a 3-drop dude, even though I don't have one in my hand, just because that's the way I curve out if I do, so I might as well play like I'm going to curve out, and then just accept that I didn't when I don't. So yeah, and I'm playtesting this card at the moment, so that's basically my filler spot. I love these little play with fires, but yeah, so far I got one card that I definitely am not 100% sure in my deck, and of course if I had better creatures, you know, I wouldn't be running a lot of the stuff that I am running, but it is what it is. So that's that deck. The other deck that I've been messing with when I'm allowed to use it, which I haven't been allowed to use it in a couple of days because it's been locked up with the damn quests, is this little white, mono white deck. And basically my favorite thing about it is I have 3 copies of Elspeth, 2 of the Wandering Emperor, and 1 of the 5-drop one, and then I've got basically just a ton of creatures, and the Valor stands for removal. I try to make sure most of my creatures all give me value in case, like, they're basically, if they get Doomblade affected, I'm going to get some value out of it. I have plenty of filler room in this deck. I would love to make it more than mono white, but I just don't have the lands yet to do it. So yeah, this basically, the deck here is a tempo deck. I basically just try to get presence onto the board. I try to make sure that all of my bodies that are on the board have already generated me value, or they will generate me value when they leave. So basically my opponent has no way to interact with my deck without me getting some sort of value. Like, most of my guys will all have like enter the battlefield abilities or something, or they'll gain me life, or like this guy where 3 different times I can draw a card and then maybe getting back into my hand with, you know, ninjutsu and redo it again for 3 more cards. So like a lot of times when I think I'm dead, there's ways to pull out in the late game. But anyway, those are the 2 decks that I've been running. To end my video, I guess I will jump into the PvP that I'm at and show you that red deck. I've technically won like my last 4 games, so I'm definitely due to lose. Probably the next couple in a row. That seems to be why I've been stuck in platinum for at least the last 3 days, is basically I'll win 1, lose 1, win 2, lose 1, then win 1, lose 2, and it's the same thing. So yeah, let me jump in to the standard event. I think it should have me remembered as my last game I played. I guess depending upon how long the game takes, I might play 2, but basically just showing you that how I got the idea for the deck was the quests. Like when the quests say, like, you know, play a red spell, I basically just crammed all my 1 and 2 drops into a deck and then started from there. Hands like this I usually don't like to keep because they don't have any interaction in the beginning, but I'm going to keep it anyway because I feel like it's too greedy to go for another hand. I'm not going to play anything, not going to do anything, don't know what they are. So it looks like they're red too. I don't even know what this land is. Okay. Cool. Same thing as us. Always gonna drop this guy. He's like my favorite dude. They're not hasting in a blocker, so they're either gonna kill him or they're not. Yeah, I'm not like cool. You were gonna do that either way, so. When he enters the battlefield, learn probably the 2 life, get a land card would be my guess. I mean, he's got to reveal it, right? I'm not familiar with most of this new stuff, but I think learn, like, you have to, yeah, that's exactly what I figured he's probably going to go for anyway. It sucks that we didn't curve into a 3-drop creature. Like I said, I usually like to do that, but we'll set up for dropping this big bomb next turn. I want to go ahead and get it off while he's tapped out. I don't want no Valor stance bullshit or pay 1 white on tap dudes. Indestructible crap. Yeah, that's a lot worse when you don't have a guy in play. That's going to allow me to get 8 damage in. We'll get 8 damage in next time too, maybe, unless he kills 1. Definitely want to take action. Hopefully he's drawing slow here and he's going to go for the 2 life. He's thinking about removal. He's probably gonna wipe the board, destroy all creatures. I don't know what he's doing, man. I figured I figured at best he was gonna play removal on one of my guys, gain 2 life, and put a land out. But maybe he already. No, he didn't play that card yet. Yeah, what is this? Target now and for his controller create. Did that really just happen? He's feeding me? What's going on here? I mean, I'm gonna keep playing the lands just because I took out all the I took out all the cards that are like draw cards, discard cards. So basically, the lands are just me trying to. What is? I mean, he needs something, right? He's at 4. Yeah, okay, there it is. He's still dead, like. He's dead to the information that he already knows. Like, yeah, man, what's going on here? But yeah, so basically, that's what I've been doing to get higher up in the ranks, and I'm hoping that I can go through this platinum. And I only ended up on this red deck because it was the only color I was allowed to play yesterday without completing these 500 quests. So I still am stuck playing with the red deck for the next 5 hours basically, or until I go to bed. So anyway, now I'm rich. I have 400 gems, 17,000 gold almost. That's where I stand on this game, guys. I don't have much of a collection. Yeah, the vault is 28%. I do have the 9 rares so far. My plans are looking like wait for the new set, and when the new set comes out, if it has dual lands in it, use all the rare wild cards on getting lands for building new standard decks. I'm not worried about how badass my new standard deck is. I'm more worried about being able to play all different kinds of deck ideas and styles and whatever I like, and just enjoy the game as I grind it instead of just only focusing on one deck. So I would really love to spend my rare wild cards on dual lands. If the new set does not have any dual lands, I'm probably going to try to complete the whole entire slow lands set. But that's really all I've thought about it, and then I'll just use the commons and uncommons to try and make my crappy quest decks better. But anyway, guys, thanks to everyone who's been watching the channel, and I hope you're gonna play this game if you don't already. You can play it on BlueStacks if you don't have a nice phone. I understand that people would rather play Magic the Gathering online, but I think if you're free to play, or if you like to not spend a lot of money on games, this is a much cheaper way to learn how to play Magic and be good at Magic before going and investing in cards on something like Magic Online or Paper Magic. Anyway, peace.